Already game sharing somebody. Wanna Josh for friends? Now me and Joshua Mill, I mean, yeah, that Josh, yeah, that Joshua. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's a sweating Fortnite for real though. Wait, wait. What? I don't mean Joshua Miller, but I mean Mumbai. I might get 3 class with it. A little bit on it. That nigga a sweat, boy. He's a sweat, boy. And I know I could call anybody a sweat because I did, right? But I mean, this nigga, first game we going on. Nigga say Malik, ready up. Nigga, I ready up. I see nigga drop down. Nigga shotgun one by. Erase start. I see nigga drop down. Boom. He shotgun one by. You know, Rico, you want to know how much kills this boy end up with when the game was finished? First game on, you know, 14. And I ain't capping.
So he win, y'all win?
Yeah.
So he just carry, okay,
You had a lot too, right? You see it? Rico, you see it?
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I'm back.
Hey Sean, everybody on my
Dolphins
broadcast.
and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Josh Rosen and company getting set for their next possession. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
2nd and 10 now from the 26. Wilson, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Rosen on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's Clement, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Third and long here for Rosen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Guy tossing for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Fuck.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Hey,
try and get after them.
That's big
try
from
and
State
create a
Farm.
big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will end, so some quick passes could work as well.
And it's Michelle once again. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
It's GG's.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's
Going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Returnable for Grant. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. And they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of nearly a yard. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is...
Yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
You don't have no defense.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Corey Clement. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll try the right side here with Davis. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. On the ground, this is Michel. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
2nd and 13. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
There's so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground is Michel. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw.
Let's go again.
That to Michelle, complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
To turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at 29. Christian Wilkins with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that'll move him back within 6 now. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there, 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
We talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
To try again after the sack. Rosen, and he finds Parker here.
That's the people we drop off. I don't know.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's the people we drop off. Come on, yo.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he's got his man Hilton.
Let's go. Big jukes. Big jukes. Big jukes. Big jukes. Big jukes.
As he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
I see the big group. I see the big groups.
I was right now.
Wait, what can you do jamming this again? I don't want to bet on this. You do it now.
You ain't get the touchdown?
No.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Rosen looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Yes, yeah.
To Rosen. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Oh, this is the way out.
Did you?
No, I mean, I thought with the center.
My man did.
3rd and goal. Rosen. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet and get more back yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Hey.
Look, I tried passing you while I was doing something. Then the thing,
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And now out come the Patriots. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last
that was a no shot. That was a
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Oh, mother.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Can you see him go?
Push.
Second and 5. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Congregation. You will. I see it.
No, you didn't.
He saw it. He was about to kill you.
I literally
One
flew.
quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Take him off.
Let's go. One more quarter. We got these stuff.
60 or 53. I'm coming for you. Get it. Come.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's caught. It's Edelman again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there on a New England first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's me. That's all me.
Back to throw here. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 for the 21. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Michelle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
2nd and 9 now. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Devin Bush, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that?
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did
Yeah,
there?
he needs better protection, that's for sure. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Yeah.
It's into the hands of the tight end, Ellison. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least. A 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Rosen. Dancing to his left. Looking deep for Hilton. And it is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. Are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. And the catch made by Hilton. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun with Clement. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the gun. It's Clement. There with a tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this.
Way to go.
Where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Davis will try to run for it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space. Maybe to...
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Let me get the ball.
And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Catch him. Oh, my God.
10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rolling it into the end zone for 6. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here. You're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now Rosen. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
How is Drews looking?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Again, it's Rosen. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Oh my god. I can't. This ain't like...
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They're just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
We put on pickpocket because you got unlimited thing minutes. You can get unlimited one. They don't go balls in it.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From midfield now, here's Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 18 yards to pick up there. And that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole opening zone.
You have to think early downs like that 1st down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Here's Clement. And he gets it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Corey Clement, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. From the gun, it's Rosen. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Hey, Sean.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Let's go one stop, and this game over.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
I feel
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Julian Edelman gets ready to take the field again here on offense. He's knocking on that door for a 100-yard gain.
And what receiver doesn't want to be part of the Century Club? Every receiver, when the game starts, wants to have 100 or more yards next to his name. It's a badge of honor, but it also shows that you're helping out your team.
And he has certainly been helping out his team so far. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And this will go to the 28-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's 2nd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. That one caught by Allison. And he'll be taken down, but across midfield.
And there's a completion to the tight end. Look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Yeah. You remember my pushing routes online game?
They'll set up a throw.
On the stage, you could run DJ.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively, that's Devin Bush making the play. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Get him, boys, get him. Oh, Hyoling, get him.
And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Which one I said missing?
He'll look to throw.
One stop, man. One stop. Never.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll run with Michelle. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. The 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game.
I can show you the
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Down 7 moment, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
75.
They're running it. It's Michelle. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Red Alice is the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there. Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
I just thought he was doing it for like the last days of the game.
Is he a little bit dinged up here?
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's back to throw.
Let's go. Hell no.
To Michelle on the dump ball.
Hell no. Hell no.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One stop in this game, over.
First things first. Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They begin with a run by Davis. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it again here with Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's so big, Nelson, prime time.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Let me get a screenshot of the clock going on.
Rosen to a knee, and that ought to do it.
Yeah, it's
Rosen to a knee, and that ought to do it.
On the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the wall.
You didn't get it.
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. They did in this one.
What?
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So for Miami, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for New England, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I send this week's vacation and back.
Get the ball. Get the ball. Spawn him. Give me that.
Let's go.
Pass it.
Hey.
There ain't no time, is it? Playing skills, you did.
Pass it.
Let's go, 7-1 vibes. 7-1 vibes.
They want something too.
Hey Sean.
Oh.
Hey Sean.
Hey.
Yeah, correct.
Guess what?
What?
It's the 23rd.
That's cool.
7-1 vibes.
Rachel.
I didn't even mean to take a shot. Yeah. Let's go. No.
Jonathan Cashman, the commentator. At the midpoint of your season, your team is in
Mira.
a good spot to go far. How
You
far?
gotta do it while they ball moves up. Yeah, you almost at it. You're 16 there, partner. Let's go. How do you? Let me alone. Hold down.
Big loss. Go for it. Big loss. Go for it. I can't even see. It's gone.
Oh, let's